What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Crypto Tro back with another video, man. And today we're talking about DeFi Kingdoms and how it is one of the most used crypto projects in the crypto space. That's right, DeFi Kingdoms is one of the most used crypto projects out right now. And we're going to talk about that. That's some major news in my personal opinion. A lot of people talk about how DeFi Kingdoms is dead. If you go on Twitter, we got the naysayers, the non-believers, and the people who just straight up hate on DeFi Kingdoms. But they are doing some big things in the crypto space, and the numbers continue to increase each and every day, even throughout this bear market. Now, we don't truly know when a bull market is going to happen, but I'm telling you, when a bull market comes, more people are gonna start playing DeFi Kingdoms because this game is one of the best crypto games in the space. I can't lie, it's an entire economy, man. It's really changing how we view crypto gaming, in my personal opinion. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about price and much more. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. I'm going to continue to bring you DeFi Kingdoms content as much as I can, as much as new news is released, because this game is going to change the world, not just the crypto space, but the world. And I'm really standing on what I'm saying because it's just really one of those crypto games that is setting the foundations for future crypto games. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, make sure you always consult with the financial advisor before investing in the crypto space. Please consult with somebody. Do your own research. Make sure you know what you're investing in. Don't just hop into any type of coin, man, because you can lose a lot of money in this space. It's a lot of money being made, but it's a lot of people losing money as well. And in the bear market, that is the best time to buy, but you also want to make sure you're getting a project that you really know about, that you have conviction in, and that you believe in at the end of the day, because that is what's gonna make you the most money. So please, people, before investing in crypto, consult with somebody and do your own research. So enough of that spiel. Let's get straight into it. DeFi Kingdoms. What we talking about today? Let's go starting off talking about price, man. So right now I am on CoinMarketCap. DeFi Kingdoms is currently at 14 cents, down 1% on a day. So it is a red day, but you know me, I always say red days are buying days. Those are the days you want a dollar cost average. You don't want to buy in the green. You always want to buy in the red. When others are fearful, you be greedy. So even though we down 1%, this is a good buying opportunity, in my personal opinion. Anything under a dollar for DeFi Kingdoms is super undervalued. Now, I do project DeFi Kingdoms to go way above a dollar. I'm not gonna lie, I think it can easily hit all-time highs at $22. But at the same time, we always want a dollar cost average at the bottom, at the cheapest price we can. So we can see market cap is at 11 million. That's coming in ranked 762. Volume is up 5% on the day, ranked 2100 at $80,000. So a lot of volume being pumped, almost $100,000 a day, $20,000 off from $100,000. And I always say, man, zoom out on these good cryptos so we can see all-time highs was around $22 when we hit that all-time high, and I believe it can hit that all-time high again because everything they're doing in the crypto space, and just with Jewel being deflationary, meaning that each transaction on the DFK chain is pretty much burning Jewel. And if you don't know what burning Jewel means, it's taking the Jewel forever out of circulation, so that Jewel can never be used again. And I believe it's almost at 2 million Jewel burnt already, maybe even more, but I think it's right at 2 million or right under 2 million. But either way it goes, Jewel is going to continue to be deflationary with every transaction, and that goes to show my next point. So AVAX subnets are fast, infinitely scalable, and secure. It has a consensus to meet the needs of all kinds of developers. DeFi Kingdom subnet continues to work without a single network congestion. Over 500 million transactions were made, man. Over 500 million transactions. And let's just look at this short little clip, and we can see DeFi Kingdoms continues to get transactions daily, man. A lot of transactions, a lot of Jewel being taken out of circulation forever. So I love to see those numbers continue to rise each and every day. And that's every day. Jewel has not stopped being deflationary ever since they introduced that mechanism. So, love to see that. I believe we're going to have a billion transactions very, very soon. DFK subnet is still super, super fairly new. I think it's only been around like a year right now. So, just think about next year. We're going to have a billion transactions on this blockchain, on this subnet, and that's very bullish because a lot of blockchains cannot even handle 100,000 transactions. And so it's always bullish seeing how many transactions, especially with the crypto game, because every type of action is pretty much, or every type of thing you can do in the game requires some type of transaction, and that just leads to more jewel being burned. So I want to just take a look at this. This doesn't necessarily have anything to do with DeFi Kingdoms directly, but indirectly it does. So Web3 Gaming had more unique active wallets in May than DeFi or NFTs. So this chart is according to DApp Radar, and we can see the total unique active wallets. It's around 2 million on all blockchains. You know, it hit almost like 2.4 million, but we can see games is that almost pink line, and we can see games are having more wallets than DeFi, social, and NFTs. And that's why I say DeFi Kingdoms is really setting itself up to be one of the front runners in the crypto gaming as far as appreciation, because I believe crypto gaming will change the world, man. I believe crypto gaming will absolutely change the world, especially in DeFi Kingdoms, just because I believe it's more than just a game. I believe DeFi Kingdoms is an online economy. And what I mean by that is so many aspects you can do in a game to make you make money. And it's almost like, and we compare it to real life situations. And you know, in real life, everybody has a job, or you're an entrepreneur, or whatever the case may be, but everybody has something that they're doing daily. Well, in DeFi Kingdoms, you can be the bank, which is pretty much the gardens where you can use your assets or use your liquidity and use your money to pretty much provide liquidity for the blockchain, and you actually get a percentage of those trades and a nice APR on there. So you can be the bank, you can have heroes or a hero army where you're questing and getting all of these different types of assets from the game, in-game assets, which you can sell off or just hodl them and wait till they appreciate. Or you can be a PvP, or where you fighting against other heroes and winning like that, winning even more money like that. So it's so many ways. I'm not just gonna go too deep into the ways. I'm actually gonna plan on making a video for how to make money in DeFi Kingdoms in the different ways you can go about it, because it's so many different avenues to actually attract or actually go after in the DeFi Kingdom space. Now, to the good stuff, man. To the good stuff, what you've been waiting for. Top 15 projects by 30-day active user growth. So this is on Crypto Rank, and we can see once we click on the chart, DeFi Kingdoms is coming in the 4th place at 599% as far as active user growth, man. And that's major because all the other projects are pretty much higher market caps than DeFi Kingdoms. So we love to see DeFi Kingdoms with a low market cap coming in, and people are playing the game. And this is in the bear market. Think about once we hit that bull market, how many more people will come in and see how this entire economy can be profitable for them. And I'm not saying everybody is going to make it. I'm not going to say that everybody can be profitable in the game, because that's crazy. That's just like saying if you were playing a regular game such as Call of Duty or Madden, everybody is going to win. No, in the game of life, period, it's going to be winners and losers. But I'm telling you right now, if you're getting in this early, it's still super early. And I'm not just saying, I know that was one of the things to say in the crypto space. Everybody say, we're early. No, on DeFi Kingdoms, we're actually still early. Even though this game has been around almost 2 years, we know that now is really the best time, because they're actually building out the PvP section of the game, and where you can actually play against other players. And that's what people kind of been waiting for. Even though we still have actually a full game if you want to count duels, because I know games that are similar to DeFi Kingdoms that only have type of card playing action for their specific game. Like they don't plan on actually having RPG type of game. They want to have those card type of games, and that DeFi Kingdoms has already achieved, and duels are actually very, very successful. So they're just adding another aspect when PvP drops, and it's going to make it even bigger, man. So very, very bullish on everything DeFi Kingdoms is doing. It is one of the fastest growing crypto projects, crypto games out there, in my personal opinion. And not just in my personal opinion, but just by the numbers, man. It's doing bigger numbers than a lot of games that have bigger market caps that nobody is playing. But, you know, VCs are just investing in it, just hoping to see some type of return. But if they would have came to DeFi Kingdoms, they would absolutely do great because we can see the actual user growth. And I always talk about the network effect. You know, the network effect is when people get onto the network, it just continues to grow. They might introduce the game to someone else, or, you know, they might, like me, making videos talking about it. People might get interested, and it just continues to expand the network, and that's even more jewel being burned. So very, very bullish on everything going on in DeFi Kingdoms. Just had to let you know why DeFi Kingdoms is one of the most used crypto projects out in the space right now. So that's my video for today, Crypto Troll. Make sure you check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist. I go in depth about a lot of things in DeFi Kingdoms, and I'm going to continue to bring more DeFi Kingdoms content because it's a lot of things that they continue to build on that I find very, very interesting, and it's very bullish. So that's my video for today, Crypto Troll. I'm out of here.